I guess to everyone, it's Ada from Poison Rock, and I'm really, really happy to have with us today Maya, organizer, the mind behind Abyss Fest from Gothenburg. First of all, how are you? And it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
So, so first of all, I mean, congratulations because doing as a by yourself such a big event is not easy. So I want to ask you, how do you become an organizer and how your path in the metal journey, music journey started, and what was the moment then you wanted to say, okay, let's start, let's start to organize event.
I don't know, it was kind of natural. I studied politics
Okay.
in Australia, so I got double degree in politics, and kind of when my political career or a lack of it started, yeah, I realized fast that that was not for me. Like, I'm not built for it. Maybe I was too young, I would say. And heavy metal has been always in my life, like since early age, starting five, Billy Idol, big
Amazing.
fan, like on MTV.
Yeah,
And then,
exactly.
introduction, my cousin introduced me to Maiden and Judas Priest, and I never looked back. So from classic heavy metal, like maybe even Van Halen, and, you can throw it in like all these classics, and some trash like Anthrax. And
Yeah.
yeah, Slayer came in as well. And then later on got heavier. I get
Yeah.
like a bit each year. I got into more heavy sound, like I don't know, from Amorphis Sentence to like early albums to Sarcophago,
Okay.
Cannibal Corpse, and
But you did kind of a,
Venom, you name it. And actually, I have equal passion for all
yeah.
kind of underground genres as long as it's not. I never got into that commercial part of heavy
Yeah,
metal,
exactly.
but I have respect for everyone. Um, yeah, so that's kind of and
Okay.
then I moved to Europe, like moved to from Australia. I used to live in Australia, so
Okay.
it's a bit complex. But I moved to England, and in England was like everything was about going just to concerts and concerts and concerts. And I guess like that's where it kind of started. And I've been to these all different metal pubs, and in my mind was always, well, this is not like a this is not a I won't do it this way.
Yeah.
I would make a metal pub like a sanctuary,
Yeah.
like for the metalheads to come and feel at home and associate with it, from the looks to the feel to everything. So I had this idea. I used to live in Italy as well. I
Okay.
had this idea, and with a couple of friends in Rome, we used to like talk about opening a metal place.
That is
So
missing.
then Jacopo went on, and he opened that place called Rock Club Art, or a Rock Art Club in Rome. It doesn't exist anymore because of Corona, like many other places shut down
Unfortunately,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. But yeah, I ended up moving away from Italy, first Norway, and
Okay.
then from Norway I moved to Sweden, and yeah, that's
That's
primary, like real reason I moved to Sweden was to open
that's
up a metal bar.
and that's amazing. Also, your journey, that's it's incredible because that we can say that at least you are real, you experience on yourself the different music scene from different parts of the world. So at least
Yeah.
people know that if they go to the Abyss Fest, they know they can find someone that understand about music. So that's
Yes. Yeah. So I lived in 8 countries, so
yeah.
it's yeah, a bit of a nomad. Nomad. But yeah, I would say metal, the Abyss Festival itself, it's like actually a mix of I always think about everyone, not myself. Of course, it starts always with yourself, like
Of
what you like, and what you support, your vision and
course.
everything like that. But I think about other people as well. I think what would, like, people want to see. And
Yeah.
I always think, when you bring diversity, let's say
Yeah.
speed, thrash, that classic new wave of British heavy metal, like, you know, you have a little bit for everyone. everybody can find themselves in there and feel good.
Yeah, and
And maybe
yeah,
you open up the doors for different genre of music that they haven't been really into, but maybe they're gonna listen to, I don't know, Possessed, and suddenly they love death metal. So
definitely, yeah, that's our,
that's uh, that's
yeah.
that's what I'm like, how I envision all of this.
It's a beautiful point of view because you are, because people might think, like Possessed, they made their own era, that which they never did, by the way, because they are, the name says all. But you're having this big musician like David Vincent, Pete Sandoval, Jeff Becerra, all these amazing musicians, but also you're giving yourself space for more an underground scene. So you're putting the pillar of a genre, because we're talking about literally the pillar of death metal, extreme metal, and giving still space to the newer. That's what I like about Abyss Fest.
Yeah, of course. uh, a festival, has to be composed of like different size bands, because you have to give them like, as well, the bands deserve a platform
Yeah,
to
exactly.
grow. Nobody was big from day one. No one,
Exactly.
and if you discover good band that performs amazingly, why not,
Exactly.
so.
And also,
And we as you also as well seen, like in these past years, we are losing more and more of legends, uh,
unfortunately, yes,
and there is a huge space open for new bands to take that place,
that
and
legacy.
we have to be providers for that.
And also, of course, because as organizers, sometimes it's not even easy to move in the music scene, because it's like a chain. Sometimes people think, oh, I go to that live show. It's easy. It's not easy. I've been there when I was young, really younger, and it's not easy. You have to coordinate a lot of things. You have to think about the band, where the band has to stay. Think about the graphics. Who has to do this? Who's gonna pick up the band? The sound. It's so much
It's
work.
always much more than one can imagine. Like,
Exactly,
I would say, a person that doesn't work in this field can't even imagine.
exactly. And also
Um,
sometimes.
One can assume, but
Yeah.
it's always much more
And
than
also,
one can
yeah.
envision.
But of course, this because we kind of a little bit talk about your background, also the Abyss Festival background. But what is for you Abyss Festival? Like, what does it mean? What is the message that you want to bring to the people, even
Or
across the Europe, and then the Europe, because when someone loves a festival, they travel across the Europe. I'm going through Italy, so
yeah. Well, last festival we had people from 36 countries, so it's
that's
quite
good.
yeah, yes, it's quite amazing, and I never assumed that it would reach that level. I'm always very humble when it comes to
No, I
uh,
know.
I guess what I do, and it's not about me. So the whole festival is about music. It's about people coming together,
Yeah,
finding each other, platform for the bands to perform and show what they
yeah,
have, what they have on disposal. Yeah, space for them to grow, and and for me it's like just passion for the music. There is not nothing more. That's my like drive. That's
yeah,
my drive, and I would love to preserve the scene, like, and ensure its continuation.
yeah, exactly.
It's nothing to do with oh yeah, this is my career, or
Yeah,
like,
no, I
I don't
get it.
know. I'm very selfless when it comes to
Um,
doing things.
yeah,
It's about new generations. It's
exactly.
about platform from the bands. It's about preserving something that we have love and passion for.
Exactly, and also
Mm.
doing that from your heart without thinking, like being in a business, being doing that from yourself, like out of general, because I'm doing this because I have the passion. It's, I think, something that in the music scene, sometimes in the world, as you can see, probably lack. So having, especially
Mhm.
as a woman,
Yes,
it's
it's.
important.
I don't think it's just only as a woman. I think general music business is
um,
very,
Tough.
very tough.
Yeah,
Tough, yeah, in general, and especially has gotten even more tough after
Corona.
Corona.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Corona has destroyed a lot. You had the legendary places in England like Crowbar, you know,
Yeah.
um, where like it lasted for so long, like that place, and then suddenly, Corona comes and wipes everything out. Garlics and shots, and But before that, I seen other places just disappear.
Yeah.
So now with Abyss, it's like 9.5 years, and
Yeah.
yeah, I think the one driving wheel is
Nice.
that it's actually the passion and
Yeah,
and
exactly.
love. It's
Yeah,
nothing else that keeps it alive.
exactly. Because talking
So
about
it's the same with Abyss Festival. We had to make 3 years break
okay,
to
yeah,
save the Abyss. So then when now things are looking better and slowly coming up, like, far
exactly.
from like amazing, but so I thought like okay, would be nice to bring back the Abyss Festival, because as well for years now, for 3 years, people are constantly, is there going to be another Abyss Festival? Is there? And
Oh, yeah.
honestly, after 2022, I was thinking like, oh, I can't do this anymore. This is like so much work. And I have a little one at home, and
You have
I have
also your mom.
the Abyss, and it's shitloads of work.
You're doing
And
it.
but when people keep on asking you and saying that they miss it and that they want it, somewhere in it's always somewhere in back of your mind.
But yeah,
And
you
I'm just
bring
like,
it back.
okay,
You bring it back.
yeah.
And of course, like you said, 36 countries from all people all over the Europe, the world. It's beautiful. And especially just to bring it more into the practical thing, it's gonna be because people may think, oh, when it's gonna be. So let's say that officially like this, it's gonna start from the 27th of November. We're gonna say to the people of this year, 2025, and it's gonna be first day until the 29th, which is a Saturday. But there is we can say something new that you announced in the before about the pre-party. So if they buy the ticket now, otherwise there's gonna be nothing left.
So whoever is a ticket holder has as well pre-party on the Wednesday, 26th
Okay.
at the Abyss. We have a small capacity. It's not big, but we have 3 bands playing. This will be announced this week,
Okay.
by the end of the week, which bands will play, and the entrance is free.
Oh,
Whoever, and it's gonna be like, yeah, it's inclusive with the ticket holders, so like Abyss Festival ticket
the
holders.
whole week of
The,
partying basically.
yeah, literally, yes. Yeah, so we in total we have 25 bands
Okay,
over
and
4 days.
of course there are amazing band from Destroyer 666, where we can see, like we mentioned before, Possessed, Terrorizer, I Am Morbid, amazing legend. And being as a especially myself, I'm being talking about this because I've been interviewing David Vincent, Terrorizer, and as well Jeff. It's kind of a family, Jeff Becerra, and he knows that it's gonna be there. So we're gonna make a lot of party with him, of course. So I mean, there are also an amazing band, and if there are any bands that this is something that we can do together that want to being interviewed for the festival and see what they're bringing on the festival, maybe some special live, I don't know, maybe some releases, we can do that. So we can throw it out. If there's someone playing, maybe smaller band, can interview and do something nice and cause a collaboration. So we can bring more attention to the new band because I think it's something that both you and me both
Yes.
understand for new
Well,
generation.
we have as well. I think I have to mention two of
Yeah,
the everything for me. Every single band that is playing on the Abyss
important.
Festival, I absolutely love every single artist,
Sure.
and their music, obviously. But I'm very, very happy for like Cruel Force will play for the first time in Scandinavia.
Oh, wow.
Storm Witch is coming with
Oh,
first 3 albums, so classic.
okay.
Yeah, then we got Heinich,
Okay.
666 from Czech Republic, and a lot of people don't. For those who don't know, but the singer or frontman, Vlastimil, he's like ex-singer from Third,
Okay.
and they're gonna cover like first three albums with Terra albums on this on the Abyss Festival, and as well, a bonus information is that Vlastimil as well played bass. He's bass player or was bass player in Master Summer.
Okay, so there's a
So
the lineup.
that's kind of for me like kind of standing out points there, and of course possessed with 7 churches set.
Yeah.
You know, like yeah.
It's a special anniversary for them too, so it's amazing these things also because
Yeah, and then we got Speed Maniacs like Butcher, and then we got this amazing new band from Switzerland, Amethyst, you know, playing new wave of British heavy metal.
yeah,
Like
at least I
at
think
its best.
I saw them. I think I saw them somewhere on the social media going on, so I can try to catch some of them and say, "Oh, would you like to be
Yeah,
to be?"
as well, Mirror as well
Yeah.
from Greece, you know, very, very, very cool, like band from side project from Sankt Vitus, Taz,
That's
and it's like something like it has a lot of influences from what I feel like is like Merciful Fate-ish,
okay.
like. It's very cool, very cool. Like people should definitely, if they have time, go through every single band that we have on the list. Not to mention as well like Praying Mantis and Klovenhof. That's quite crazy for me, like to have them like this
And
legends.
I like also your enthusiasm, and I think that's what will draw more people, like also to the because when there is enthusiasm, there is always a passion growing, and you can't fail with
Yeah,
enthusiasm. I see it.
I always worked that way. I could not
Yeah,
work
I'm the
any other
same.
way.
I'm the same. If they cut my enthusiasm, I can move. I'm done. Bye. We can sell bye. But of course, also just to say, it's in Gothenburg for people. I think that it's pretty clear. It's the name of the venue, so the people that from abroad at least it's they know it's because it's gonna be in the name of the venue where it's gonna be the festival. So at least the people know.
It's Monument 031. It's a
Okay.
new venue, so it's just over a year old.
Oh, okay.
And
That's really quick.
like right now we have we downsized because I downsized the festival because well, I felt like I have to kind of almost prove myself again because I've been away like for 3 years. And I was, the bigger venue is like 1,500 capacity, and which we had last time was really very cool, like 1,500 people or just a little bit over. But now this time around, it's like actually 800 places only.
But that will make
So
it more underground.
it's gonna be very intimate, but the venue is fantastic. We're gonna have actually as well the difference between the previous festival and this festival is that we're gonna have only one stage. I've
Okay.
been taking in all the critics from
No,
people,
no.
well, constructive critics. So they said like, you book all these amazing bands, and I want to see everyone, and then you have 2 stages,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
it's like 10 minutes changeover. We can't talk to people,
Yeah.
we can't go and eat, we can't drink,
This is
hang
insane.
out. You're gonna miss out on something. So I thought, okay, this year one main stage, half an hour changeover,
It's
so people
perfect.
can catch up, like go and eat, drink, check
Yeah.
out, like because we're gonna have as well a second venue that is like just down the street, like
Okay.
3 minutes walk. It's gonna be like all the exhibitions, tattoo
Oh, okay.
artists, and
Really
we're gonna
good.
have like sellers. So
Okay.
it's actually 2 places in one street.
Okay. So
Yes.
that is also important for supporting the local scene. It's important.
Mm,
So
well, yes, it's lovely because the second place is a brewery called Stigbergets,
okay.
in my opinion, one of the best microbreweries in town. And yeah, they're gonna do as well Abyss Festival beer for the first time. So we're gonna have our own beer
That's
as well.
good. Okay. Okay.
So
It's
that's
really
really
good.
cool. So we're
Yeah.
gonna sell beer in, and it's gonna be affordable. Not like it's gonna be microbrewed, but affordable beer.
Yeah. Great.
So we as well. That's another thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people think maybe this year the tickets are more expensive, but like we have very limited space,
Exactly.
and we took 25 bands. And I mean, when you calculate it, each band cost you,
A lot.
you're gonna see each band for 76 kroner, which is around I would say €6.90
Yeah,
for a
exactly.
band, you know. So when you
Yeah,
divide it, so it's not actually that bad at all. If you know, I try to keep the cost as low as possible, because I understand a lot of people, this situation in the world is not the best. The flights have
exactly.
gone up, and you know, everything from
Yeah,
venue rentals to
exactly.
instrument rentals, you name it, you know, like PA
And,
system, and I don't know,
but,
everything has gone up, flights.
but
You know,
I
so
think
I try
that
to
will
keep
be
it as
fun.
low as possible. But you know, it's with everything rising in the
Yeah,
world,
exactly.
like, you know, you can't
That's
do much more than that.
that's how you support with the, especially their organizer, merchandiser, just buying tickets. So I
Yes.
so if we want to wrap it up, so for the people, just like I was saying, from the 27th to the 29th is the normal festival. But if they have the tickets, which are selling fast because it's just limited number, there is the 26th also. They're gonna have a free party with other new band that is gonna be announced this week or in the next days, and just support the local scene. Just, I mean, go to enjoy and see the godfather of heavy metals, the god of death metals also. Jeff is gonna be happy, Jeff Becerra. I know that for sure. And because also is a good way also, we can say, to remember also, the amazing Lindenberg that passed sadly away. It's a good way also to remember that.
Yes. Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. We yeah, it's heavy for Gothenburg scene, for Sweden, for I think for the whole world.
Word,
He
exactly.
was more than just a musician. At least here in Gothenburg,
Thinking
he built the
inspired,
scene, and you know,
yeah, inspired.
yeah.
So we just will, I think we'll remember him with a smile and for the amazing person he was. And of course, I'm really happy to see that. And I can say that I'm really, I don't say proud, but really you're doing an amazing job and me by yourself. And
Thank you.
you will, I mean, I wish there were more women going out like you or any other women, because I think united somehow we can make, function also. So I wish you a beautiful rest of the day and time with your kids, and see you then in November. It was a really pleasure.
Yeah, see you in
So much.
November. Thank you so much.
It was a
Thank you for
pleasure.
this interview.
Thank you so much.
And
Have a nice
have
evening.
a great day. Bye.
Bye. Ciao. Ciao.
Ciao.